Hey there, my name is Heather Wilcox with LuLaRoe Heather Wilcox, and I just wanted to do a short video today to introduce myself and throw a few things out there about my why, my ups and downs, my team, my first Facebook party, how that went, and a few other things. So I am 44 years old. I live in Central Maine with my husband and my daughter Kayla. She will be 18 on Sunday, so in the fall she is going to Eastern Maine Community College. She's part of my why. I would like to pay for her tuition so she doesn't have to worry about student loans. When I was 40, I decided to go back to hair school. Guess what? Student loans, not fun. Not fun at all. I would like for my husband to not have to go to work every day. He's older than I am, and he's had a knee replacement, and he's had some heart issues, and it would be great for him to just stay home and help me with this, because we get along great. We have so much in common, and he is as excited as I am, especially now that I'm into this a little bit and he can see the potential. Believe me, he's excited. Yeah. So, I have a son that lives in Seattle, and he just got out of the Army. Support your troops. Make sure you support your troops, right? And he has decided to stay out there for a while and see how that goes. As a mom, not liking that so much, but he's 22, and there's really nothing I can do about that. So, as I mentioned, my husband is older than I am. So, that brings us to I have 3 stepchildren. 2 older stepchildren and a younger stepdaughter who will be 16 actually next week. I have all kinds of birthdays in August. But anyway, she will be 16, and then I have Christopher and Amanda who are older, and so between the both of them, they have 6 children. So I get to be Nana to 6 children from the age of 3, just turning 3, to Lexi who just turned 13. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. I used to be a size 24. Yep. When I was 30, almost 15 years ago. I think my anniversary date's February 28th of next year will be 15 years. But I underwent gastric bypass surgery. I was heavy on my life. Did not like myself. Was not happy with myself. Would always hear but she has such a pretty face. And in a marriage that ended up dissolving, 2 kids, life happens. So I underwent gastric bypass surgery, and I have been very lucky because I've been able to keep my weight off and maintain. However, if I had found LuLaRoe years ago, I'd feel probably very different about my body, because even after losing all that weight, there's things you don't like, believe me. You have arms that you don't like. You've got legs that you don't like. You got belly stuff that doesn't go anywhere. You can only exercise so much, and plastic surgery is pretty much out of the picture. Well, it might not be now, but up until now, it's been out of the picture. So you still try to hide and cover up, and you're not perfect. You're never going to be perfect unless you undergo that extra surgery, and who wants to do that? So yeah, if I had these clothes back then, I would have felt way more confident than what I did at the time. And even now, like I said, there's still things that I'm not confident about. I want to cover my arms, cover my legs. I want to scrunch my Julias so you can't see that I had skin there. Is what it is. So it's taken me a lot to actually talk about this. Weight loss surgery was such a taboo thing years ago, and that was a quick fix. And believe me, it is not a quick fix. There are so many people that take their weight off and they bust their butt, and then for some reason or another they put it back on. So you really have to work at it, and I'm not going to talk about that anymore, but I have really worked at it. I've done well. I have had some issues, but anyway, I've been a 24. I've been a size 2, and size 2 don't like that, way too skinny. But anyway, I know how to make a big, beautiful woman feel beautiful. I've been there and I've done it. So let me help you with that. You would be surprised what these clothes will do for you and how they can change just the way that your body looks, just by matching or pairing or belting, throwing some jewelry on, pair of boots. So yeah, let me do that for you. Reach out to me. Did not plan on building a team right off. However, I did run into one of the girls I went to hair school with, Heidi. Love her. She's like a sister from another mister, you know, that silly old saying. But she lives in Ellsworth she works in Ellsworth about 35 to 45 minutes away from me. She lives a little over an hour, so I don't get to see her a whole lot. However, she joined my team without even seeing LuLaRoe clothing. She never touched LuLaRoe clothing. She never tried on a piece of LuLaRoe clothing. She saw me at Cosmo Pro getting beauty supplies, loved what I had on, started asking me questions, and a week later she was signed up. So she should be onboarding pretty quickly. And of course, because she has a salon, she has contact with tons of people. So she has somebody in the queue signed up under her. So it's kind of revolving, and now I really need to step up to the plate because I need more people on my team, and I want to help people, and I want them to experience what I have, and we can learn along the way. There's a lot to learn, but that's what you have the queue for. You have the queue for that. And you have help, and you have an amazing team that I'm on, and Sarah Wilson is my sponsor, and she just made coach. She's been in this since February, so it's a pretty amazing team. As a matter of fact, her and her husband, the deadline was last week, are gifting a onboarding package to a deserving person that is passionate, that has maybe come upon bad times and really deserves this. They will pick the appropriate person for this prize. I have no doubt about it. They are the most giving, spiritual people that I have ever met in my life. I haven't met Corey, but I've met Sarah, and we all talk to Corey, so we feel like we know Corey, right? That's her husband. Yeah, they're like a pretty good tag team together. So, let me take you to my first Facebook party. I had a girl reach out to me. She wanted to have a online Facebook party. Yay, right? Very first one. Thanked her up and down, told her I was new, that I was still learning. Bear with me. It is what it is. Everybody has to learn. Everybody has hiccups. She expected that, or she says that she did. I thought she expected that. I expected from her to wait for me to create her event, teach her the ropes, stay in contact with her as far as, you're the hostess and this is what your hostess responsibilities are. I will set up your event, whatever. So we had like a month because I hadn't even received any inventory yet. I had nothing in my house, nothing. From the day that I talked to her about a party, 6:30 in the morning. Messenger messages, multiple messenger messages. If I didn't get back to her immediately, she didn't like that. She was very upset that I ordered an add-on and that I wanted to do a Periscope before her party. I wanted to get my business going, and she didn't think that was fair. She wanted me to hold that inventory. She did not think that it was fair to me to jumpstart my business before her party, and I made the decision to do that. And it kind of went downhill from there because she thought that she deserved all of my inventory, which I even made a video for her of my Lula room and told her, this is the initial inventory. There are 305 pieces of inventory I'm saving for your party. Okay, long story short. She didn't sell what she thought she sold. Where she came up with her number, I have no idea. At the end of the day, she wanted everything for free. I gave her more than what she should have, thought that I had it resolved, and then she reaches out to other consultants who are then reaching out to me asking for the story and so forth. So my sponsor gets involved, and we decide after making her happy, then it's probably best that we... Oh, my daughter just got here, and I'm on making a video, honey. She just dropped her iced coffee all over the floor, so she's not going to be happy. Might want to clean that up, but in a hurry. Yeah. So, yeah, we decided to block her, and not something I wanted to do my first party. And she and some of her friends, they got into another one of my onlines and made some comments, so they were removed. But at the end of the day, I did have people that reached out to me that saw what she was doing and said, this is not your fault. You are an awesome consultant. Do not let this drag you down. This is what she does. She goes from person to person to person, and she's well known for, if she doesn't get away, to cause havoc, I guess. So I kind of let that take the wind out of my sails. I was upset. I didn't want someone running their mouth about me or saying things that they shouldn't have been saying or making it look like I was a bad consultant, because I'm not. I am generous. Anybody that's received packages from me, I get multiple thanks. I'm generous. I send out things. I send out extra stuff. Everything was very personalized. My daughter helps me hand wrap everything. Nothing just goes in a poly mailer. So we take a little bit of extra time and put some care into those packages. So yeah, it took me a little bit to get my feet under me again, realize I'm a good consultant and she's not going to do this. So don't let your customers run your business, because that's what I did with her. I let her determine or dictate what she wanted, what she was going to get, or she was going to call LuLaRoe on me and report me. It came down to me just saying, look, I'll give you the phone number. If you want to sit on hold, honey, you can, because I've done nothing wrong. I have numbers to prove what you sold. You know, I can't make up orders. So at the end of the day, I guess I got that little thing out of the way. First party. So the ones since then have been better, much better. Haven't been as busy, didn't sell as much, but that's okay, because even at, 2 weeks in, I was at 2461.38. That was with one Facebook party and 2 Periscopes, part-time. I do hair during the day, work at a salon about 12 miles from my house. My goal is to add on to our garage, which we have someone coming next week to talk about groundwork and a slab and pretty good sized building. So I'd like to move it out of my home and kind of separate it a little bit so I could do more stop and shops, open house, whatever, have some changing stations. So yeah, what else can I tell you? I'm at 20 days today, and I am just shy of $3,000. Now I've turned around and reinvested that into inventory. I have a $1,000 order on the way. I just placed 2 today, one for $550 and one for $570, I think. So those are coming, but the potential is huge. And like I said, I have the best sponsor out there, and she is amazing, and she is helping build our team. It doesn't matter if you are her direct or if you decide to sign on under me as my direct. We will make it happen, and don't worry about funding, because there's a million ways to make the money. I've talked to girls that wanted to make pillow beds to throw on the floor for little Lula girls, you know, do them in LuLaRoe colors. And we have a girl on our team that had some sausages that were donated to her, and she made meals. So she actually had, I think, bake sales and sausage sales, or sausage dinner sales, and then yard sales. There goes my daughter. She's my little partner in crime. She periscopes with me, and she helps me wrap, and she's awesome. And I don't know what I'm going to do when she goes to college, because she's going to be working 20 hours a week. Plus, she has a full schedule. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you want to get in contact with me, please do. If you're thinking about joining a team, or if you just have any questions, just reach out to me, because, like I said, been there and done it on many aspects. So here is my information. So Facebook is LuLaRoe Heather Wilcox. I'm on Instagram, and then also Periscope. So I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing more Periscope than Facebook. Not so sure if that's because of the whole first party thing, if I just kind of got scared from that or not. But I think I'm going to use Periscope as my selling platform. Still do, you know, album sales and maybe some Facebook Live, but everybody goes on a different route, and it's whatever works for you, your family, your schedule, your budget, whatever. So reach out to me if you'd like to. Thanks, guys.